Hi there, Libra, and welcome to Faylight Tarot. This reading is for your wellness for the next 4 weeks, that time period being from mid-October to mid-November. Now, as per usual, I have cleansed and pre-shuffled my cards so that I can take my time over that and I don't have to waste any of yours. And as any tarot reader will tell you, there are a lot of you out there, so take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. And if it doesn't resonate with you at all, then that's okay, it's just not the reading for you. You can try again next time. But should you like what you see in here, then please do by all means hit the like, share and subscribe button. And you will be alerted to when your next reading is, which will be for your general reading. Okay, so before we begin, what is a wellness reading all about? Well, at least for me, what it's all about. It's similar in ways to the manifestation one, but what this one actually does is this actually checks in with you, how you're feeling, what you're about, maybe areas that you've forgotten about or you could improve upon, what you could remove and reduce or introduce. And it also talks a bit about your shadow work, which is lovely. The shadow work can be quite a tricky one because sometimes shadow work is of a nature where, because it's a part of us that's just on the edge of our awareness, it can be quite uncomfortable to manage. Now, it is one of the most difficult things that we can do as people, but I can reassure you that the rewards are huge because you get better clarity of understanding who you are. So, with that said, let's carry on. So, your current energies at the moment is the Queen of Swords, which is a beautiful energy for you to have, Libra, because it shows that you are taking command of yourself. You're having clear thoughts about what you're doing and why you're doing things. You're using your intelligence to make smart decisions for yourself. You're also exploring quite a lot of truth about yourself. Tell me about the Queen of Swords for Libra. What messages do we have for Libra? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords for Libra. Thank you. Okay. Any more messages or energies for Libra? Ooh. Oh, how beautiful. So we'll come to this bottom of the deck in a second. So we have the Ten of Wands, we have the King of Pentacles, and we also have the Death card. So yes, I feel, Libra, that there has been a huge change for you lately. I think that there was a big recognition for you with the Ten of Wands that you were starting to become very exhausted, and perhaps you were quite overburdened with some of the things that you had to take care of, things that you had to do. But I think what's really good is that you are out there and you are making your money and you are doing the best you can to provide stability for yourself. And I feel that because you've become a little bit more stable and, I want to say, self-reliant, there has become this real transition for you. It's like a new you has been reborn. You're in a new stage of your life. Has something also come to an end for you? Have you either cut something out or closed the book on a particular chapter in your life? That could explain quite a few things. Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck for your subconscious and the hidden. Yeah, you've got Judgment, you have the Hanged Man, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Yes, there has been a huge, you've done a huge amount of work on yourself, which is absolutely gorgeous for you. I'm so happy for you. You started to realize your own truth and what you need and what you want. I feel as well that there's also like a new sense of purpose for you. You're finding out your place and you're getting all your ducks in a row, so to speak. And if there was something that had come to an end, that maybe had something dubious or negative about it, revelations were made about it. But I think also revelations about the situation in general has helped you to get to this point, because there's been a definite shift in perspective for you. And perhaps as well because of this, the death card showing up with the energy of that rebirth. Are you in this state of mind as well where you're thinking, do you know what? I have been exhausted for so long and so overburdened for so long that I just want to see what the universe is going to bring next. Because there's that element of you just waiting and giving in. Not in a defeatist way either, but there's an optimism here because your future is so bright. So many things have opened up for you. And I think you just recognizing that is putting you on a new path. That is wonderful. That is really lovely. So, what is being neglected or forgotten for you, Libra, is the Four of Cups, and that is that despondent energy, that boredom or not wanting something that had either been offered or had happened. Tell me more about the Four of Cups, please, for Libra. Four of Cups for Libra, please. What energies and messages do you have for me? Thank you. Oh, okay, okay. Very good. Okay. Right, you have the Three of Pentacles, you have the Four of Wands, you have the Devil card, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, I think you've really pulled yourself out of a rut here, Libra. And what's one of the things that has happened for you is I think you found yourself in a group setting where you're learning together and you're sharing together. It could be a support group, or it could be just a place where you're honing your craft with somebody, but you're creating something new. And it could be like this is the effect that this collaboration has had on you, is creating a new you, or it's helping to create a new you. Or you could also be exploring something that brings you creative energies and joy, because this new stability that you have is beautiful. And there's celebration here as well for you, I feel. Celebration for you. And also, I'm wondering if you had cause to celebrate something. That's lovely. I also get a sensation of family in here. Now, as I've said before plenty of times, family isn't necessarily blood related. Family is the people that you make. And I think that that's beautiful. And part of the reason as well, I think that you had of coming out of this despondency that you had is, well, for quite a few reasons. You realised that it was having such a negative impact on you, and not only that, but it was taking all of you. It was removing the essence of you. And if that's the case, then what I'm already seeing here, without going further into detail, but of course I will later on, I feel that this whole renewal, that this rebirth, has been a case of you going, hang on a second, who am I without this devil energy that's hanging over me? And this devil energy can come in so many different forms. It could be negative energies. It could be you feeling that you were bound or stuck, unhealthy practices, deceit, tragedy. But it definitely did swallow you up for a while. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Yes, I think you really, really took charge of yourself. And I think you gave yourself a stern talking to. And what's happened is that new abundance has come for you. And not only that, but recognition for the work that you've done, but also recognition for what you do. And it's bringing you into this new period of you starting to rekindle your own connection with yourself. There could also be a love interest in there with the Two of Cups. And what's absolutely brilliant is you are on a fast track into reclaiming you. And communication here is and intellectual pursuits is high here. So you could be thinking about maybe relearning or going into education or something like that. I will say this though, is that with the Knight of Swords, there is that, not really a warning, but it's more of a heads up, because the Knight of Swords, while he is very fast acting and he is very courageous, he can also be slightly impulsive. And given the fact that you have recognized that there are certain energies around you that were taking all of you, maybe just be a little bit mindful of that, because it's all about balance at the end of the day. So what aspect of your life is too full? And that is the Page of Pentacles. Let's get some more clarity in that first. Page of Pentacles for Libra, please. What messages and energies do we have for Libra? Thank you. Messages and energies for Libra. Okay. Excellent. Libra, I'm absolutely loving this reading for you already. Like, excuse the wee happy dance there, but I know I am. I'm delighted for you. Right, we have the Temperance, we have the Seven of Wands, and we've also got the Hierophant. Do you feel right now that you're being a little bit too conscientious with how you're doing certain things? Because here's the thing about when you're breaking off into a new you or a new area of you for you. I don't know about you, Libra, but for me, that this is definitely the case. I try and stay in the middle gear, but then I have the lower gear and the higher gear that sometimes take over. The higher gear has that Knight of Swords energy where, can be quite impulsive. But then I've got the lower gear that goes, is this sensible? Is this correct? Should I do this? Should I do it that way? Oh, but I want to make the right choice. So how that kind of thing. Do you feel slightly over your head? The reason why I say that is because sometimes I associate pages with naivety, or that feeling of being small. But the thing is about that whole thing, I think the reason why I think that that's taking up a lot of headspace for you is because you're relearning how to balance yourself. Sorry, my nose is really itchy. You're learning to reframe your purpose, and also figuring out how to wait for the universe to deliver. Like that the Hanged Man there, you trying to be a free spirit and wait to see what the universe provides. That's all well and good, isn't it? But I think you're in this zone of where you're thinking, okay, the universe has provided me with this. Is that something that I should take, or should I wait for the next thing? Which is a totally acceptable way to think. And I feel that there is that. Are you feeling slightly on the back foot because of it? Because it is a new you, and you're retraining your mind, and you're reforming yourself. But the Hierophant is here to say, just have faith. Everything will work out. Remember the lessons that you've learned over the years, and it'll be good. There's also that message there too, again, of a higher education. So if there's a course maybe that you've got on your mind that you want to do, could be like a continued development thing, or it could be a new area entirely, which coincides with another part of the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is quite studious, so maybe have a little look and see about how you can balance all of those energies. But yeah, just take your time. Take your time, it'll be okay. So how is this affecting you? Right now, actually, we'll come back to that. You have at the bottom of the deck here the Magician, the Emperor again, the Ten of Pentacles again, and the Empress. Yes, that whole mind frame that you have, maybe of second guessing yourself, it could be, or being hesitant that you're making right decisions. The Magician is here to tell you that, look, you can make anything happen because you believe. If you just believe in it and get all of your energies in balance, there's nothing you can't do, nothing you can't achieve, nothing you can't summon to your life. Because you are taking charge of yourself and you are doing it well. Your own empire is flourishing in more ways than you can know, and it will continue to flourish. You will want for nothing. You will be so comfortable and happy. Beautiful. So yes, how is all of this affecting you? You have the Star for that, and I am absolutely thrilled to pieces to see that for you, because that, my friends, is your journey of new healing, new hope, a wish fulfillment as well. So I feel that, did you wish that you could get to this point? See, when it was all going down, when you were still in that Four of Cups energy of despondency, did you have that moment where you thought, God, I just wish that I could get out of this? Well, you have, and you've come out the other side. Tell me about the Star for Libra. Tell me about the Star for Libra. Messages and energies for Libra, please. Thank you. Okay. Good. Right. Interesting. Yes. Okay. Woo! So we have the Tower. We have the Page of Pentacles again, and we've also got the Fool in reverse here. So yes, you are in this new stage of healing, and you're on the right path, Libra, which is beautiful. And you were forced into it. It was catastrophic the way that happened, and it really pulled your world apart. But you're doing it. You might be doing it slowly, and you might be doing it hesitantly, but you are doing it. And I think that this hesitancy that you have is stopping you from taking that leap of faith into the new journeys. But you know what? There is no rush. Okay? Time is not a healer. It just isn't. I know that people say that it is, but it's not. Time, patience, and work. That's the trifecta of healing, because you need all of those things combined together. So the fact that you are healing yourself emotionally and energy-wise, that's enough. The full energy of that leap of faith, that new journey, that can come later, because you're already on the right path. You don't have to do any more than that. Yeah, the bottom of the deck. Your cup is overflowing with so many feelings. There are new things around you. There's new relationships sprouting up around you, new connections being made. And you are absolutely reforming how you feel about yourself and how you think about yourself. a turn in the road is coming for you, and it is one that you may not want to see happen. However, if you have compassion and listen to yourself, do what your heart tells you. You were meant to do this. You were meant to be on this particular path. Because the things that you have learned about love and compassion, even your own intuition, you were supposed to recognize that. Lovely. I've also got the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Yeah, you put a lot of hard work into something from the past, or someone from the past. There's also that element there of it takes a lot of work to heal your inner child. And when I say your inner child, right, I don't just mean like age regression, and I don't mean, like pretending that you're a teenager anymore. No, I mean your inner child is that immortal self that is in you, that delights on the little things, that delights in getting ice cream, that delights in like reading this book, or that delights going to the amusement parks, things like that. The little joys, rediscovering those little joys in you, that's part and parcel of your healing process, I feel. So what should you reduce or remove from your life? And again, we have the Hanged Man there. Just going to close that door because my dog's going to kick off. Just preempt that one. So let's see a bit more about that, because there is an element here to the Hanged Man. Tell me what to reduce or remove from Libra's life. Tell me about the Hanged Man. Okay. Tell me about the Hanged Man. Okay. Tell me about the Hanged Man. Right, wow, okay, I have a story here. Okay. So you have the Two of Swords, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and you have the Empress. So what to reduce or remove from your life, Libra, is that sense of sacrifice. You haven't sacrificed anything, right? And you don't have to sacrifice anything anymore. That's why you're on this healing journey. Okay? You don't have to stop living because something came to an end. And I know that moving on from that is difficult. It's very, very difficult. It's almost like a crossroads situation. So whatever it was that brought you into that energy there of you essentially sacrificing yourself for, it was something that was rooted so deeply within you and your values that walking away from it was a choice that you didn't want to look at, but staying with it was also not a choice that you wanted to look at. But you're doing it. So maybe there's just some little ember of regret in there for you. Because now that you are healing and you are moving on, you've got the Ten of Pentacles again and the Empress again telling you that you will flourish. And you will be more abundant, more beautiful, more self-assured than you know. There's also that element of fertility here, right? And I don't necessarily mean fertility as in making babies. Fertility, as in the amount of growth that is going to come to you, is going to be astronomical. And that can be interpreted in so many different ways, whatever growth means to you. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Yes, for you to do the healing, you have to go into the battle and you have to learn. Be eager to learn, communicate, speak your truth. This will help you to hone the work that you're doing, the masterpiece that you are creating. All you need to do is just approach it with new emotion, new emotional expression. And I feel that there's also there's some type of a surprise there for you, and with it comes comfort and a type of a wish for you. Now, the pages have turned up frequently for you, right? And multiple pages can often mean look to youth support. So it could be that the younger generation may be of excellent support to you right now. It could be your children, other family members, kids that you're associated with, working with kids, speaking, talking. Oh, this next card, Libra. What to introduce to your life? The world. Literally, the world. You can travel anywhere. There is nowhere you cannot go. Everything is open for you to explore. There's also the symbolism with the world is that of completion. So really closing the chapter on that situation that had left you feeling exhausted and burnt out, that took all of you away from you. Because what it does by completing that is that unifies you. You will experience a wholeness in you that I feel that you haven't felt in a long time. Exploration of self, even. Tell me about the world for Libra. The world for Libra. Messages and energies, please. Messages and energies, please. You have the Two of Pentacles, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and you have the Three of Swords. Yep. Remember about balance, okay? Moving on does not mean you have to forget, okay? Moving on does not mean that you are sacrificing somebody's memory. And it doesn't mean that you're sacrificing somebody else's happiness in order to make your own happiness. It's not about that. What is going to bring you back into balance? Because something that is meant for you is just around the corner. It's there. It's right there on that corner. And it is ready for you. but this heartache in you is still so deep. Now, let's say we're talking about grief here, right? Because that's how it's reading to me. Okay, grief comes in so many different forms. It's not just about bereavement, right? It can be loss of a job, loss of something important to you, loss of self, even. It never truly leaves you, nor do I think it should. Because if it affects us that much, then it is integral to our experience. So the grieving process and coming through that and finding new healing, to me, it's more about reconciliation. How do I acknowledge and reconcile these feelings that are within me? This situation that has molded me, and how do I move on from there? But never forget, no, because it's important for a reason. The bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Cups again, and the Seven of Swords, Justice. Yes, you are ready to talk about it. You are ready, very much ready to talk about it. Because I do feel that this situation that happened previously, it was something that you had put a lot of time into and a lot of work into. And it formed a huge chunk of your past. But I think you do recognize that, no, but I need to work on my inner child. I need to work on myself so that I can come back to something that's of a semblance of what I was before this. I don't ever feel that you should return to a former stage of yourself anyway, because it's more just about leveling up for me, personally. And there's a part of you, I know that as much as you want it, you're still holding on to that element of well, if I just sneak out the back door, then nobody will notice that I've gone. Nobody will notice that I've seen. So if I just like kind of kid on that big feeling, that big scary feeling is over there, then I won't have to deal with it. But you need to be objective about it. Because once you do, the world is yours. And that brings us quite neatly onto the whole shadow work card. Now, as I said, shadow work is not easy. Shadow work is that thing that we look at on the edge of our awareness that we know is causing us problems. And people will only do shadow work up to a point till it starts to get uncomfortable. And then they go, right, okay, I know what it is, that's fine. I don't need to do any more work on it. The thing is, you need to dig deeper, at least I found. You need to dig deeper to where it's really excruciating, because that level is when you learn the why of something. Why did this happen? Why has this affected me so much? Why is this a part of me? And once you do that, then the real healing starts. So you've started it, but the real healing is here. As I say, it can be very uncomfortable for you. So your shadow work is the Four of Swords, and that is the resting, the convalescing, getting better. Tell me about the Four of Swords for Libra. Four of Swords for Libra. What's happening? What's happening? Thank you. Okay, good. Right. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Cups, that's right, that came next. Knight of Wands. I forgot what that was called. Oh, Lord. Ace of Swords and the Two of Wands. Yes, so the shadow work for you to look at is that whole convalescence, that getting better. And I think that there's nothing wrong with it because it's just a course of action, but I feel that like you're really throwing yourself into perfecting your craft, your work. And it's serving as a good distraction for you, especially because it's keeping you busy. However, when it comes to dealing with your shadow side, it is essential that you look at it truthfully and honestly, and you meet yourself on a level playing field. Communication is incredibly important when it comes to this, because communication is how you take responsibility for something. But you have to choose to do that. Now, this to me, the Ace of Swords combined with the Two of Wands here, what this is going to do if you actively take a look at your shadow work of healing is going to take you on a whole journey, a massive journey for you to meet your authentic self. And as liberating as that is, it's terrifying to do so. I get that. I do. I get that. But I feel that you're not fully healing. You're not fully looking at it all. You're doing your best right now, okay? Nobody can deny that. Nobody can say that you're not putting the work in. You are. But there's something just a little bit deeper. You need to go down a level a little bit deeper. And it's all just to help you. Yeah, you get the Knight of Wands, the Six of Cups again, the Magician, the Emperor. Yeah. There is going to be a big change for you coming soon. I think it's going to be something sudden as well that's going to come your way. But once you start talking about your feelings, maybe even speaking to a counsellor, it's going to really open the floodgates for you. And it's going to really help you reconcile some of the things that have happened in your past, as well as with you and your inner child. And it's just going to explode your entire world into so many countless opportunities. That is, that nothing is not available to you if you just do the work. So how can you better manage your duties and responsibilities is the Two of Wands. Make the choice to walk down a particular path, because once you do, the world is yours. See how he's got the globe in his hand? Tell me about the Two of Wands for Libra. Two of Wands for Libra. What messages do we have there? Oh, Two of Wands for Libra. Thank you. Is there any more for me for Libra? What's happening? Messages, energies. Thank you. Yeah, I got a booper. There we go. Boop. You have the Ten of Cups, the Justice card, the Knight of Pentacles, and you've also got the Three of Wands. Yep. Oh, wow. when you make the choice to walk down that path, it'll lead you to the world. And why is that? Because harmony is going to bring you unimaginable amount of happiness. Harmony in yourself, harmony in your relationships. And you deserve it. You deserve this. You served your time. And it is going to be a slow process, right? It really is going to be a slow, deliberate process. And it's one that has to be done in a particular way so that you can grow while acknowledging and expressing, feeling the feelings that you have, but healing from it. Once you do that, the path that you've chosen is one that you are going to continue to walk down, and it is going to lead you to your future. You will be able to look at the shores ahead. And again, travel is there. Again, have compassion for yourself. You are stronger than you know. You have the ability to heal yourself. Like I said before, move on, but don't forget, it's totally fine as long as you can keep going, moving on to that ahead. And you will be conflicted with yourself often, as you should be. That's normal. But think about what is true for you, what is right for you, what is going to give you the tools you need to conquer this new future. Oh, Libra, that is absolutely beautiful. At this point, I would normally do a summary, right? But because these readings are heavy readings, I don't really want to do that. Besides, as I recall, this reading and the last reading that I did for you for your manifestation was emotional. I do believe I was getting quite teary for you, and I'm doing it again. So, yeah. Like I say, the readings like this are hard to take on board, right? But please keep it in your mind that these are this is just advice and suggestions, and me bringing the counselling part into it is just a tool to help put things into perspective for you. And I hope that if this does resonate with you, you do take it on board and you do can give it some thought. And as I say, if you like what you saw and heard today, then please by all means do hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And I'll see you again for your general reading next time. But in the meantime, Libra, do take care of yourself. All right. Bye.